Ooh, that was a nice little cling.
Dangerous even. That was like a Germany Oktoberfest boot clink right there. You ever see
Oh,
those
right.
boys just
Yeah,
go for it? Dude, they
yeah,
come
yeah.
out with like bloody knuckles.
Splash a little beer in yours. You splash a little in mine.
That's right, dude, and hopefully no one's got AIDS.
Yeah. Those look fun, right? I always like those girls. Always look really cute in the.
I don't know. I think my dad told me that
Thingy.
Lisa Holzen, is that it?
Yeah. They always got big old boobies and.
Yeah, the Germans.
The
what's up with that?
pigtails.
The Germans have milk wagons. What's going on there?
Or at least in the pictures or cartoons.
They
or
also like
whatever.
traditionally, like in these leader, they love showing off the cleavage, dude. Like they goes
yeah.
right down to the nip.
Yeah. Oktoberfest, right?
Yeah, dude, Oktoberfest.
And now they kind of do Oktoberfest. I know they had like Austin. They were doing Oktoberfest or something. It's
Wasn't it like in June? They just kind of throw it out there sometimes. It feels.
I don't
No,
know.
every city does an Oktoberfest. They do
Yeah,
a
but
Brat
didn't they
Fest.
start it in
Yeah, that's like the
Germany?
OG one. Yeah,
what's the place in Germany called?
Munich, I think.
Munich or
Is
something?
that where it's at?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or Frankfurt?
Yeah.
How was
And
that?
people want to go, and what happens? You
Uh,
just get drunk as shit.
yeah, but apparently it's like the drunk. Like it's. I think my dad. I don't know if he just told me about it or that he's gone, but he was like, there's just piss and shit and puke everywhere.
Really?
Yeah, it's a mess.
Oh,
But it's like
Bourbon Street.
if you. I guess there's something to be said about having a large like sloppy time with like a bunch of people.
Right.
And, like people are probably making out, swapping spit.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Sweaty.
all. What else is there to do as an adult? The only thing to have fun is to take drugs, get drunk, meet up, turn the music loud as shit, and just fucking black out.
Yeah. Well, what would you like once you? I think once you get like a kid, that's when you start like. Dads like to join these leagues that they would never do, but like bowling, you know what I'm saying, poker, softball. They would
Yeah.
never do that. But without that extracurricular,
Yeah.
they are at home helping with homework.
Right. Because you have to pen something on the calendar like, oh, I gotta go to this.
Yeah, you and me
You
are
can't
gonna have,
just.
we're gonna have kids fucking around, start a bocce ball league. Dude. Horseshoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't. As a dad, you can't just take a break. You can't just be like, hey, I need to.
See, my
leave.
dad, we had a dog.
Right.
So my dad would just, we're out.
the
JP's
dog
would just
for a
take
while.
little Mickey, dude, and they would just go through. You know,
Right.
because I mean, you could get lost in
Mhm.
our neighborhoods.
The dog helped a lot during Thanksgiving this past weekend. Grayson's parents
Yeah,
and
it's also
family
good.
was all here.
You know, during the holidays, it's a good reason to go smoke a J too,
Oh yeah,
or a good excuse, alibi rather.
right.
Dogs can really get you out of it. You fart. Come on, dude. Come on, that's my big move. I don't even check to see if the dog's there anymore. I just instantly blame him.
Dude, I've been farting all day. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Gassy boy.
Been like it's been a gas leak all day.
All right, well, how'd you do
ever
on
have those
TG?
days? What's that?
Thanksgiving.
No, I think this is like post Thanksgiving. I mean, maybe I still got a little ham lodged in my system or something like that. I don't know.
Dude,
It's just leaking out. You know when it kind of burns? It's like, it's just
Yeah.
like,
That's but it's not solid.
no.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
these aren't
tough.
impressive at all.
That's
it's just
tough.
a constant little gas
And it's kind of
leak.
it is kind of like when you get up, you're not satisfied.
Mhm.
It's almost like worse than when you started. Your ass is like a little sore now.
Yeah.
Is that where you're at?
Yeah.
Like a wipe kind of hurts.
It's almost like I need like the exit that I have is not enough for the
Yeah.
crowd that's trying to leave. It's like it's being overused.
Right. You don't
Yeah.
have the velocity. You don't have enough. Yeah. You're ready for launch, but you don't have enough turbine to get it out.
Right.
Is what we're dealing. Who knows what I just said, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, dude.
It's
It's just been like all day I've been looking at the clock and it's just stink time. I've just been farting, dude.
yeah.
And you know when like it just like it can I don't know sometimes go up when it's hot when you're hot when it's cold out but you're hot and you forget a fart that goes up your sweatshirt or something and hits you in the nose.
Mhm.
Like you can how do you fart? It's
You ever-
coming
you
out
ever-
my
you ever,
butt.
You ever feel it coming like tick one past the ankle? You ever feel that one when you're wearing a belt? It's got to go down.
No, but I know Luna gets them sometimes. The puppy is just like looking up like how'd that get me down here?
Yeah, man. You ever see an old lady wearing capris and then they just start shaking at the bottom? They start jumping around. You know what's going on. She had an apple pie.
Oh, dude, my grandma used to. I mean, I'm sure she still does. She's 100, going on 101.
She's still
She's
what-
still
I-
kicking.
dare I say, like, I'm sure she's a lovely lady. Walking inconvenience. Let's be honest.
But the last 10 years, there's just always been times where she's just like ripped
Dude,
one in
put
front of you.
Put her out of her misery. What are you just festering in her own farts all day, dude? Like an old raisin. Oh, poor lady.
No, but it's kind of like it's kind of like sweet.
Because she's just is at the point where she's just like, I've earned this. Like, deal with it.
But it's like, what's the thing when you're unaware? It's like
senile.
No, she's like
Oblivious.
Yeah, she's oblivious. She's there's some other word.
Tag flabbit.
But she doesn't know that she farts. Like, she'll rip a loud one, you'll hear it, you'll smell it, but
Really?
it just goes by her. I mean, her senses they can't be cooking too hard.
No, it's low power mode from here on out for her. She's on low battery mode till the end. Like, all she can do is she's at risk going past an inside voice.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if she were to yell to you across the yard,
Yeah.
that's like, we got to get some water in you quick, or like get the life alert out.
She can't hear her own farts. She can't smell her own farts, and she probably can't even feel her own farts falling out of her, dude.
Well, I can't help but think,
Damn.
and this is no shot at your grandma specifically, but there's no way the butthole gets tighter. As time goes on, there's no way.
Oh no!
You would think I think old muscles start to loosen up.
Right. I mean, dude, shit just might fall out of you. Like, it must be hard.
She's
Those muscles
learned it,
too.
but like. Maybe you're not privy to this information because they want you to respect her the same, so they
Right.
don't. She's in diapers, you know that, right? She's straight diapered up. She's got Pampers on for sure. That's such
probably.
a liability not to have her wrapped up. We could bring her to a restaurant. Just like, what if someone
Yeah.
startles her? What if she sneezes?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, that must be a hard. But she's 100, so like.
So what
she
does
probably
she do?
got
She's fucking. What does she do? Eat rice pudding and watch The View? Like what? What are you doing at that age? Can she even rock on it? If she had a rocking chair, could she rock herself, or would it need to be an assisted
That'd be
rock?
risky. That'd be
The fucking whiplash of
Yeah,
a rocking
dude.
chair, dude. Frail.
Dude, that's crazy. Like, she probably could not go on a roller coaster.
You think she
it'd
could-
probably kill her? It's crazy.
Do you think? And you know what's funny is they would not stop her. The staff. I don't know. If you,
She's like, I'm above 54 inches. You got to let me on.
there was a Six Flags in our hometown. Did you work there?
No.
Because
but
I worked there.
Really?
Yeah, I got fired for eating cheese bread. I worked at the pizza shop in Gotham City,
Oh, really?
right next to the Batman ride.
The Papa John's.
Dude, you're familiar. The
Yeah.
Papa, and this was.
Yeah, it was like
This
a
was.
slice
By the way, I
of
want to say I worked for Papa pre
Right.
racism.
slice
I
of
would have
pizza.
quit, but I got fired. I would have quit if once that stuff came out, but I got fired first. So this was
Damn.
also way before. This was like 12 years ago.
For eating cheesy bread?
Yeah, you're not supposed. I was stealing. I put it nicely.
But
Exactly. No, exactly.
dude, that's like a given. Like,
Well,
what
what
do
they
you
do-
expect 15-year-olds who work at the pizza shop to do?
Well, what those amusement parks do is what I'm getting at, by the way, before I lose this thought, is that like about your grandma getting on the roller coaster, like
Yeah.
you see the staff. These are 15-year-old kids putting
Right.
people, strapping them in for their lot. Roller coasters are tremendous. Who's doing the maintenance on that? Like,
No.
I know there's someone, but like, who is the guy? What is his record? Is he high? What is he, a Virgo? I don't know anything about this dude that's supposed to keep me safe on this roller coaster. I don't know if I should trust it.
Dude, roller coasters are fucking dangerous. You seen that old lady skydiving where she's just falling out of the skydiving? She's doing tandem skydiving.
She
She's in
slipped
front,
out?
and she's slipping out. Her fucking tit flies out and it's flapping in the wind.
Yeah. Wait, did she live?
Yeah, she lived. Like, the guy caught her somehow. Like, held
By
on
the
to
teat?
her.
You got it right by the teat?
I don't know. It wasn't a good look. though, dude.
No, it's not the
This
best.
is an old lady and she's screaming,
Certainly not ideal.
falling out. It's just because I would imagine as a tandem,
Well, do you know
Skydiver?
What would your estimation of the age be?
80.
Oh, dude, then she's got liquid bones. No wonder why she's slipping right through that.
Right, and when he straps her in, it's like an old lady. You don't want to strap too tight. You don't really want to even touch them. So you're just kind of like,
You don't want too much, like, you need a little give for the
Right.
old ladies.
Yeah, and they stink, dude. That old lady smell. It's just like dust.
Dude, so last night I was at the creek. I got a spot on the open mic. It's like they call it an open mic, but it's like a paid show, and everyone gets 5 minutes. It's like 25 on Sundays.
Yeah.
That one. And I was the last person to go, or second to last, and then Kurt Metzger showed up.
Oh yeah.
And right before the banana phone, he just got up there and did 10 minutes, and it was awesome.
Really?
But he did a bit about that. What was the gay movie that just came out?
Bros.
Bros. Yeah, he did a bit about Bros, and he was like, apparently, because it's like it's a homosexual movie for heterosexual
Yeah.
males. Like that's what they tried to do, or something like that. That's
Yeah,
the
like
twist.
yeah.
Yeah, he's like, that movie already exists. It's called Fight Club. That was pretty funny. But I got me thinking on the way home, because like that's a good, him doing that movie, regardless that everyone was gay, like that's good for the movement. Like that's good. I mean, I don't know if the movie's doing well or if it. Do you?
I don't think it did too well, but I think
Well, nonetheless,
Nothing does well.
getting the project made, getting it produced, putting it out there.
sure. I
You
think
saw
Judd
it.
Apatow.
Did you like it?
It was fine.
Okay.
Not super memorable.
Billy
or anything.
Eichner, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just. I think comedies are hard to do in general.
Yeah.
It's like,
Dude, so here's what I was thinking though. I was thinking like, when do you think we're gonna see a movie with just Elliot Page, just the heartthrob bad boy, like dick slinging, like leading male? When are we gonna see that? Kicking
Dude.
down doors for justice, just smoking motherfucker. That's good for the movement. You see that, and it's like, oh, we should definitely let them vote.
yeah,
You know, at least let's let these motherfuckers live. I mean, that's got to be. I don't know why someone's not jumping, because I think he's acting. I mean, they made an Umbrella Academy 3
yeah,
and wrote in that his character like transitioned.
yeah.
They like wrote that into the script.
I know, dude. It's
But
a
now
crazy.
he's not gonna
time.
have to do that for every movie because he's just a man now. He was like
Yeah, yeah.
he was in the first 2 seasons as a woman. But
Uh-huh.
I'm surprised no one's not just trying to get Elliot Page. It's a clear like grab,
right.
you know. But
It's gonna take a while because people will think that you're like taking shots at trans people if you make them a bad guy. You know
not
what
a
I'm saying?
bad guy. I'm saying like a bad boy.
Oh, fuck.
Captain's dogs, baby. Captain's dogs.
Keep her away for a sec.
Okay.
All right, time out. One sec.
What if we? Okay. We're gonna need to sweep that.
Oh yeah, that's big time.
Shoot, are we just are we just pausing?
What just happened,
Dude, your puppy knocked over the coffee. Dude, the greatest part about that was as you were sweeping it up, you were doing it like such an angry dad. Every sweep had either a grunt or a fuck. You're like, fucking shit. As you were sweeping it up. It's a pretty quick one, though. It was pretty easy.
Yeah, it was
Too
fine,
bad.
but it really shattered into a million pieces.
Yeah, that from like, that's not even, what is that, 2 feet? A foot and a half?
Yeah.
That should have happened that way. You're buying cheap glasses.
I mean, they got some glass that shatters well, right? Like windshields are supposed to.
Yeah, you want a clean break.
Yeah, but that was a fucking mess.
That was, dude, did that frustrate you?
A little bit.
That put you in a bad place?
No, it's fine.
We're back, dude.
It more just annoyed me that we had to take a break. I felt like we were on a roll.
Yeah,
We were
I mean,
talking
I'm not,
about something. What were we
as,
talking about?
as you know
oh,
about
bros.
as you know about me, momentum does nothing for me. I'm not a momentum guy. I don't ride the wave. I let
Yeah.
it crash right in front of me. So
Dude, and that's comedy. You just sometimes got to take a nice halt in the rhythm, really shake things up.
yeah, dude, shimmy and shake. But so I compiled. This is on my drive over here, but I was thinking. First, my girlfriend fucked with me and said Frankie Muniz died the other day. That was not cool.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude, that sent me into a tizzy.
She fucked you and she said
No,
Frankie
she
Muniz
fucked-
died?
No, she fucked with me. Yeah, that one just messed with me a little bit, you know, because you don't want. I mean, but anyways, I was thinking, dude, like Frankie Muniz is one of those guys, right? He's a child star that like didn't go sour. Because we were even talking about the Olsen twins earlier, and like they
Right.
had a little run with it. Lindsay Lohan. Now these are people. I'm compiling a list, dude. Right now, I have Frankie Muniz, Natasha Bedingfield.
She was a child?
Not a child, just people that need to come back. People
Okay.
that the world like had a hot run and just stopped.
Right.
Natasha Bedingfield, of course, you can't mention Natasha Bedingfield without saying Sean Kingston, dude.
What was their hit?
What was that? They had a song together. You don't remember that?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo lover?
No, it's the Biebs.
Oh, okay. You're way too beautiful.
No, it was
girl.
these words are my own, oh my own heart. Yeah, that one.
I love you.
And
I
then
love
he was like,
you,
"It
I
was
love
back
you."
in '99. Used to wobble all the time."
Really?
I don't know, something like that. He comes in.
I didn't know
hot.
he featured on that. Maybe I don't have the
Maybe that's
remix.
not the one, but there is a song that they have together.
Okay.
But anyway, Sean Kingston.
Yeah.
All right. Natasha Bedingfield, Lindsay Lohan.
Amanda Bynes?
No, we don't need her back.
No.
We're good on her. Frankie Muniz.
Right.
The world needs more Frank, dude.
Yeah.
That guy was great. That guy
Mhm.
was great, dude. Agent Cody Banks,
Yeah.
Big Fat Liar, Malcolm in the Middle. I mean, a great show, and that's what's his name? Hal Heisenberg, Cranston.
Oh, yeah.
Bryan Cranston.
Bryan Cranston.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I think the problem with Frankie Muniz is he looks a little fucked up as an adult. That's the problem with all these little kids who were good child actors. Like the same thing with like Haley Joel Osment and like
he's still. I mean, he was
the
in
Human Head Weighs 10 Pounds kid
he-
from Jerry Maguire.
Yeah, but he was just in. Haley Joel Osment was just in that. This is right up my alley. Ted Bundy, that Ted Bundy movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he played.
Exactly. He's probably some creeper.
No. He wasn't. He played the guy that swooped in on Ted Bundy's girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Good character.
I mean, he didn't look good though, right?
No, he's fat.
Yeah, he's fat.
And you hate to see it.
That's what I'm saying. The cute kids, the male cute kids never age well. Frankie Muniz, he kind of looks a little alien-y. His hair's almost gone.
It's more of a male thing, though, right?
Right.
The young female child stars, they age to be pretty dimey. If you look at all these like Disney Channel, I mean, Demi Lovato, Selena Gomez, Miley, they're all
Right.
babes.
Because with women, you want the same thing. You always want cute, pretty.
Mhm.
Those are similar. But for guys, you want a cute kid, but you want like a more grizzly, grown up like.
I just think with young boys, it's tough to see how it's gonna. I was an ugly ass kid, dude. I'm not saying I'm hot, but like you can look at me now.
Right.
You don't have to look away.
I think most leading men right now, like in movies and stuff, they weren't cute kids. Because a cute kid doesn't make a handsome man.
Well, there's 3 leading men.
Who? The Ryans?
It's no. Well, okay, so 4. I'll go both Ryans,
And the Chris's?
Gosling and Reynolds.
Okay.
Nah, the Chris's are more of like a franchise type. A leading man to me is like
Will Smith?
No. It's both the Ryans. It's Ryan Reynolds, Ryan Gosling, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Brad Pitt. Those are the 4 leading men in Hollywood, and that's it. Then you got the really close like heartthrobs like Gyllenhaal. He's almost there, but like, and he's obviously been the main character, but like,
I guess they were cute kids, so that kind of ruins my theory.
I don't know. Was Gosling? You think? Yeah,
I
actually,
mean, he
I've
was
seen-
Mickey Mouse Club,
Yeah, he was
so
missing.
he had something
they're
going.
not recruiting uggos for that, dude. That's
Nah.
nothing but the finest 6-year-olds in West Hollywood.
But I think Leonardo DiCaprio was a cute kid, but I think I think he looks weird as an adult. I think his body shape and like
his head's
his
shaped
head.
like a lateral incisor, like a tooth.
Yeah, I got a feeling if you saw him in person, you'd be like, "That's a wonky looking guy."
Yeah, you'd probably steal your girl though.
Yeah, for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
or your daughter.
or your
Mo-
daughter,
more likely.
or I don't even probably maybe your bro. He might steal me from you,
Yeah,
not as like a friend, as a lover. I've never looked into those eyes. Is what I'm saying. I
Uh-huh.
don't know what he's capable of. But
What
you're
is
right.
the thing with him always dating little girls?
Little
Not
girls.
little girls.
Oh.
21, 22.
Well, that he gets older, they stay the same age.
Yeah.
That's probably his appeal.
But no one cares, right?
He didn't make the laws; he's just following them. So it's like you could have speculation. Like Dave Portnoy, who's like
Right.
45, his girlfriend is younger than you, like
Yeah.
23. But again, he is following the law. So,
Law-abiding citizen.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, I guess.
But how you feel about it's how you feel about it. But
Right.
I don't understand why we don't make, and I think I've said this and you called me a narc or whatever, but I think the age should be 20 for everything, just to clarify. Take the word teen out of it. Like, why are we letting teens fuck anyways? Just make it to 20.
Yeah.
We don't, and I don't know, and I know we don't even, like, pursue those laws.
Uh-huh.
Right, because if you're an 18-year-old senior and you have a girlfriend and that you're banging, like, what is that? Like, I
Yeah.
don't know what could happen there.
I mean, if you really wanted to do it the right way, it should be some sort of like feathering, like,
Blowies at 18.
it should be a weird equation.
You could do blowies at 18, right? And both ways. You can eat box and suck pipe. That was a raunchy way to say it. And then 19, some insertion, some finger insertion. You can enter. She can enter you, or he can enter you if you so please, if you're a male. And then 20, open the floodgates. Or do you think there should be another
Open the back door?
Yeah, open the back door. Yep. Yeah.
Dude, isn't it crazy that like do you think it's more common for people to suck dick before they have sex? Blowjobs come first. That's like third base, and then the home run is sex. Is that how it usually works?
Yeah, I think so.
Because I've heard about these people who are like religious or whatever, saving themselves for marriage, so they'll just suck dick or put it in the pooper or, cuddle naked, soak.
Did like, dude, I feel like kids are real inappropriate. Like young kids, like my girlfriend was telling me that when she was in elementary school, like guys would come up behind her and just snap her bra because she was like,
that's a fun one.
She was an early bloomer.
Right.
And then I remember there's this one girl in 4th grade. I thought this was super young. I told my girl, I got like in trouble for sexual harassment in 4th grade, dude. I was what is that, 7?
Yeah.
9? I don't know.
10, 11.
Okay, double digits. Maybe I should clean it up at double digits. But no, dude, this girl had a thong. Like she had like low cut jeans or whatever and a thong just popping up her back. This was 4th grade. I saw it and I grabbed a yardstick and just snapped the thong with the yardstick. It probably just tugged it. In my memory, it was a clean snap.
Was she had a whale tail?
Yeah, and Teach saw the whole thing go down.
Yeah.
Straight to the office. It was crazy. This is 04. My parents were not even called. Maybe they were, but they never said anything to me if that's the case.
Jeez.
I think it's just like, yo, I think your son's starting to like girls. Maybe address it. And then, you know what? Come to think, my mom did get me a book about like the boy penis for me to read when I was a kid. It's called I can't remember, but I remember the first sentence was like, or like
Moby Dick?
One of like the first couple of pages was explaining how when the penis is touched or rubbed, it feels kind of good, kind of sexy. And I took that. That's exactly what it said. And I brought it to my dad. And I was like, what the hell does this mean? Touched and rubbed, like feels sexy? Like, he was like, it's called masturbation, son. I'm like, oh, okay, I do that. What the fuck? Why are they wording it all weird?
Are you serious,
Yeah, it's
dude?
a conversation between me and my dad.
Wait, your mom? I'm so confused. Your
So 4th
mom
grade.
gave you a sex book?
4th grade, I touched a girl's thong.
Yeah.
The teachers called my parents and said, hey, you got a horny little son. You got to do something about it.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I wasn't horny. I was just going for the laugh. Like the boys
okay.
dared me. Like I didn't want to tell them that. I didn't
Yeah.
want to tell my parents that it was a dare. I wanted to be like, yeah, that's right. I'm licking pussy now.
Yeah, I got a boner.
I'm 10. All right, I'm moving up the ladder.
That's cool.
Yeah, I got a chub.
Yeah.
Remember when I found out if you just laid down in the shower and let the water, it was instant boner. It was the pressure. It was the pressure. Remember that when you learned just like pushing on it?
Yeah.
Like you'd be in class, like push it up on the desk.
Most of my life has been trying to like get the boners to go down. I never really have been in the position to like, let's get it started.
Right.
It's always just been like, hey, get back.
Yeah,
Back it up.
I've never really had an issue with random boners.
Really?
I think like in junior high for sure. I remember one time specifically I got called up to do an equation and I'm like, dude, I can't.
Dude, that was like my whole junior high and high school was just like.
Yeah, and a male teacher will know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all right. Does anybody else know the answer? But yeah, nah. I mean,
You ever jerk off at school?
no.
It has to be going on, right? That's crazy.
Yeah. In the stalls?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. For sure, it's going down. But yeah, I mean, these kids are just. I just remember when it hit hard. Like when I started getting horny.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, but I was also so afraid of girls. I was a big fat pussy for a
curse.
long time with women, dude. For a long time. That's why I
Yeah.
lost my virginity to a stripper, dude. It was my only option.
Do you remember, did you ever jerk off to like magazines or anything like that?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that cool?
I would do like Google image searches of Jessica Biel.
Oof.
She had a little bikini shoe. I remember. I'm sure I can
Oof.
still find it. Yeah.
Do you remember Jessica Biel in the
Chuck
Adam
and Larry.
Sandler movie, Chuck and Larry?
Yeah, I remember. I think that might have been my first like boner towards a woman.
Yeah. That was cool.
Possibly.
Right. Oh God, dude. 4th grade girl wearing a thong.
Mm-hmm.
God,
I remember.
Dude,
I remember
being
this girl's name too. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that here. But yeah, she was a bit of a legend.
Being a girl dad seems like no fun, dude.
I mean, I feel like that's how you learn more about yourself. Like there's some
guess.
development involved there.
It's just got to be a lot of like of your head hurting and like just like
And just not wanting to kick the shit out of any boy that like.
yeah.
That's got to be tough. Like.
It's a tough trick to
Dude,
figure out.
You went to these school dances, dude. These kids are getting finger blasted to Jason Derulo, man. It's it's disgraceful.
Because you know what to do with a boy, right? Like you just kick the shit out of him.
Yeah, you break his ribs and give him a toy car.
Yeah.
It's easy. Boys are easy. My dad did a great job.
Right.
You know. But
Sex books.
yeah, sex books, conversation. My parents knew. My parents knew. They got me a lock on my door at a certain point, just because they were
No, they
tired of it.
didn't.
Yeah, man, I was
Oh my God.
early age, and then it's just it evened itself out. Luckily.
God, thank God I never got walked in on jerking off or anything like that.
Well, you're more of a calculated man than me. I feel I act. I feel like you're more of a strategist.
Yeah.
Strategist. Is there a word that I'm looking for?
Strategist? Stratego?
Yeah, dude, Stratego. Now I can play the fuck. I think I told you this. I'm addicted. It's how I got into chess. I'm just addicted to strategy.
Oh, yeah.
Addicted to it. I was reading books, Churchill. I love scheming. I love plotting. Can't get enough, in fact.
Did you do any board games during Thanksgiving time?
Dude, I hate board games, hate card games, hate all of them.
Stratego's a board game.
Huh?
Stratego's a board
Not,
game.
but, no. But okay,
Chess
when
is a
I
board
hear
game.
board, what I mean is like any game that's more than 2 players, I'm out.
Oh,
I like a bout, dude. I like one opponent. I don't want
you want to go?
collusion
mono.
going. You ever play that game Risk? You got people
Probably,
pulling
yeah.
out their phones like, hey, let's backstab Stu while he's taking over Sweden. You know, you got it's crazy. Settlers of Catan, you could just fuck someone. You
Yeah.
ruin friendships that way. I just want to let you know that I'm smarter than you.
Yeah, you don't do well if people can team up. You're an easy guy to take down.
People
once-
come for your boy every single time, and it's because I'm the first one to talk shit. I
Yeah.
understand it's a I'm a very cocky guy. You know this. I act like I am a gold medalist at everything I've never done.
Right.
You know,
I mean, I think that's most guys in some way.
dude. I was
Like,
watching this little doc. Go ahead.
I was gonna say Survivor, you would get voted off real quick.
But
Not-
but the problem is your boy would be winning those challenges. So
Yeah.
good luck, dude. I'd be raking in the torches. I don't know how that one really worked.
Yeah.
Are they still doing that show?
Oh yeah.
Survivor. I was more of a MTV Real World Road Rules Challenge guy.
Oh yeah.
And you know what I love? I love they always do like a get you. I think I'd be really good at a get the person out of the circle game. They always do something like that. Like you got to stay in the circle,
Yeah.
push your opponent out, or like someone's got to grab the flag. I feel like I would kick ass at that.
Yeah.
The key is to the circle. Like it's a sumo match,
Uh-huh.
and everyone like I feel like you got to be the bullfighter. Let your opponent be the bull.
But is it guys and girls doing that at the same time?
No, it's peen on peen,
Yeah.
veen on veen.
Right.
So, dude, you are being a little
God, Luna, shut up.
cadaver this evening. I don't even know what she's crying for.
She dropped her fucking ball down
Well, dude,
there.
and that's why you'll never be top of the food chain. That was a dumb thing to do.
Yeah.
That was a dumb. Why would you drop your ball? That's a dumb thing to do. And she doesn't have thumbs, and now that's pissing me off because she can't pick it up.
Should I
Superior.
get it for her? Should I kick her? What do you suggest?
I would grab it. I just don't see the
I
ball.
can grab it. I can grab it really
But
quick. This fucking, she's ruining everything.
she's not. Dude, this is the captain's dogs, dude. We gotta be true to our brand. See, you go straight dad mode. Give her a stick, dude. Give her a stick to chew on. I'm gonna keep this going so you don't have to cut it, dude. I'm gonna keep talking through. Because, dude, I'll tell you this. As annoying, it literally just wait till she stops being a puppy. Like, I'm
Yeah.
at the point right now where I'm telling you, I was way more, when Roy was a puppy, I was so much more amped up than you are right now. He was so much worse than her. And now he's so cool. Now I got like once a week, I have a straight up panic attack. Just accepting the fact that my 2-year-old dog's going to die one day.
Oh,
You
fuck.
know? Like, that is a tough pill
God,
to
Luna, I'm
swallow,
going to
dude.
kick you so hard.
And like the thing is with Roy, now everyone loves their dog. It's not a pissing competition. I'm not saying I love my dog the most, but he was
Yeah.
a deployment dog,
Uh-huh.
and not only a deployment dog, but a deployment COVID dog. Like I got back from Dubai in April, and we were just straight lockdown. And even the military, I was only going in once a week, and like had to quarantine for the first 2 weeks when I got back, and. So, like, I was, like, in a weird state. I was like, I need something. I got a puppy.
Yeah.
Roy filled the void. It was awesome. I, had something to do. I was training him. It was so boring. And I just got back from deployment. I couldn't see my family. It was like a culture shock. And then,
Were you depressed?
yeah, have you ever heard the term, like, deployment baby? You know what that is?
No.
It's like whenever, like, before or after a deployment, like you just instinctually like, just like knock up your. Because here's what I think: like when you go on a deployment, right? The longest one I've been on is 8 months, right? But they're like anywhere from like 7 to 10 months,
right?
And then you're in love with someone, right? You have like a girlfriend or a wife back home, and you're away from that person so long. When you finally get back, like one, you realize like I could have just lost you. And then two, you realize like this shit's gonna happen again. Like next year, I'm back out there, and then the chemicals in your brain line up, send them right down to the log, and just time to procreate. Stick it in her, dude. Plant
Time
the
to
seed.
make some Play-Doh.
And that's how like military dudes end up having 6 kids.
Yeah.
6 deployments.
Well, and is there anything
6
about?
deployments is a lot, but
Is there anything about trying to keep your wife or girlfriend at home off the market?
yeah, oh, absolutely. Yeah, she's got to be home with the baby, dude. I'm sure that's another instinctual, but like it's mainly when they come back.
Mm.
Cause like that's, but I guess yeah, like it's a smart thing to do right before you leave.
Yeah. So did you have any mix-ups with this?
No, I was a single man, dude.
Yeah.
I left nothing.
But you never tried to grab a stripper and just had an instinct to just put one in something?
What happens overseas when I'm in uniform stays over there, right? That's between me, the good Lord, and Uncle Sam.
Yeah.
And the 16 other dudes that were there. But other than that, and whoever they told and tweeted out to. But besides that, it's a tight circle, Niko.
Yeah.
Right?
You said give Luna a stick, but dude, I gave her a stick yesterday, and she came fucking running in the door, limping like this.
Mhm.
She got a splinter, like I guess on her fucking toe or something.
Yeah.
And she was limping the whole day yesterday.
Yeah, it's
It's
just
a fucking mess.
Yeah.
And she's got a scrape on her eye. I'll show you after this.
Dude,
From the dog park and roughed up.
that happens when they're puppies a lot.
Yeah.
They get tossed around. Roy, and it's
She
like,
likes it though.
dude, but I was so afraid. Roy got a couple scratches on his face from the dog, and
Yeah.
then like that week I had a vet appointment, and I'm like, you're gonna fucking call child services on me, dude. This is not a good look.
Dude, they just want. I mean, as bad of a dog owner as you can be, it's sad how many bad dog owners are out there. I mean, there's dogs that get fucked up.
Yeah, neglect. I mean, that stuff is...
Dude, it's even crazy that I go to the dog park and I see these dogs with their taped up ears because their owners want them to have devil horn ears.
So, okay, is that they do that just for looks? That has no benefit for the dog?
No.
Yeah, I don't like
What
that.
benefit would it have?
I mean,
maybe they'll say some bullshit like it gives them better
Well, I don't know. I
balance or
just
something.
assume they're not like...
Even docking the tail, like they do that on the boxers and the Australian shepherds and stuff.
You know what is fucked and like nothing short of like just prisonership, if that's even a word, is having a bird and clipping its wings.
Dude, I was
That
thinking
is fucked.
Yeah.
Wait, when we say clip the wings, do they mean like so the feathers aren't as long?
I think
Or do
they
they
say
mean they
that, but
cut
I
into
think
the
they
muscle?
cut it. I think they.
Like-
I don't know. There might be
Like
two ways to do
dislocate
it.
something?
I don't know.
Because it'd be crazy if a bird thought it could fly and it just started flapping and tumbled down into a cliff because you clipped its
They
wings.
probably try that the first time they
Yeah.
come back from the hospital and they take
Yeah.
a leap and they go, all right.
Oh, dude, I've
Shit's
been watching
different.
some motivating animal videos on Animal Planet lately. They got this thing on Peacock called Animal Fight Night. I think
No,
it's
they
old.
don't.
Yeah, dude. I think it's well, it's on Animal Planet. I don't know what streaming network I watched it on, but I don't think it's new. Maybe.
They don't really fight.
Oh my gosh, bro! Like in the wild,
Oh, they're
not putting
show
them in
whatever.
cages,
Okay.
dude. This isn't Michael Vick's backyard, but
Yeah.
they're not serving Campbell's chicken noodle soup as these pit bulls are just ripping each other's jugulars apart.
Yeah.
Not that I was there.
Little cockfight.
Seems that I know a lot about that evening, Your Honor, but I promise. No, what was I saying? What was I? going
Animal
here?
fight night.
Yeah. So, dude, I seen one. An alligator or a crocodile. This is in Africa.
Yeah.
Came into a hippo feeding hole to get one of the little tender babies, dude. Where the pups. I don't know what they call a baby hippo. It should be a pup, right?
Yeah.
Looks like a little pup. But dude, fucking this alligator is bold, dude, or gator or crocodile, because there's 50 hippos, dude, and it just goes in there, gets a hold of one of them, and then these hippos have their way with this thing, just are tossing it around like
Hungry,
it's going
hungry
down.
hippo.
It's going somehow still gets away.
The crocodile.
But then there was one I watched
I mean, the lizard skin is thick. The crocodile. What are you gonna do? Even if you munch it, it's like
dude,
it's the devil, dude.
There's like this one like falcon or hawk, and it was like showing like, dude, it is so smart. It would like just take its talon and just like, oh, dude, I watched an anaconda eat a capybara, a
Oh,
fully grown capybara.
that's not a fair fight.
or either Yeah, it was a fully grown capybara.
Those aren't the same weight class.
Dude, but do you realize how big those are?
The anaconda?
The capybara.
I know, but it's a big hamster.
No, dude, it's huge. It's a unit.
Yeah.
It's not a big. It's a unit of an animal. They are.
Gerbil.
They're like, dude, no, they're big and they're bulky.
Yeah.
You would freak the fuck out if a capybara just jumped in front of you right now.
Probably. Are they aggressive?
I don't think so.
I mean, did it put up any fight against the anaconda?
Yeah, it did cut it up pretty good. They got claws, these cappies.
Really?
But
it had to just got choked
dude,
out. Once
and
it
then
got to
you
the
just see
ground.
the anaconda dislocates its lower jaw, so it can just drop it as low as it wants, and then it just gets up there, and it has to rest for 3 months to digest this thing, and then it's good for like another month, and then it's got to eat again. But a snake, I mean, they seem to not struggle.
No.
They seem to do well.
Dude, that's got to be a good nap.
Bro, another one I watched. Yeah. Oh, after eating a 2-ton wild animal,
that's post Thanksgiving,
bones and all
dude.
too. Like, what the hell is
they
going
must just
on?
be high, just like fuck.
And then the snake has to get like huge after that, right? I'd imagine it grows more.
I would think it'd be a liability to get fucking killed by something else when it's just
That's what I thought.
pregnant with a capybara just sitting there.
That's what I thought. Like, they got to go into hiding.
Yeah.
I'm sure they have like camouflage techniques or whatever.
It's gotta hurt,
Dude,
dude.
the
Can you
AK is
imagine?
wild, man.
And do they shit?
The AK is out of control.
They gotta like shit for weeks after that. Once it finally digests.
Yeah.
I mean, where does it go?
How does a snake poop? Is my question.
Does it shit the bones out?
Where's the butthole? The tip
Maybe
of the
it
tail?
throws it up,
Is it the tip of the tail?
burps up the bones.
I don't know. Maybe snakes don't poop. You could tell me that, and I would check out in my mind.
God.
And now I watched one dude, these motivate me. And when they don't get the kill, like, it's probably disturbing. Like, my girlfriend will look over at me and just see how like upset I am. What the fuck?
You always want them to kill him?
Yeah, dude, I'm a predator guy. Pause. Animals.
Dude, I'm team prey, dude. Get
You're
away.
You're a prey guy.
To catch a predator, dude.
Dude,
Looking out for you guys.
No, but I love the apex. I love the apex predators, dude. I'm a huge fan of just, bro. I saw a snow leopard leap over a cliff, start chasing a caribou, right? And then he lays out, but it's on the edge of a cliff, and the two of them tumbled down. Which seems, by the way, the fall in general, both animals died. It was like off a real cliff, but like for 40 feet going down this hill, the snow leopard was like maintaining grip on the gazelle's neck. And it might have been a caribou, I don't know. But anyone who calls me out on that is a piece of shit. I don't know my deer breeds. But, dude, it just gets me going. Just watching animals work together. Dingoes, there was one about dingoes. I forgot what they took down. It was something impressive, though.
What is a dingo? It's like a hyena?
Bro, it's a dog. It's just a wild dog.
Oh, yeah,
they all look the
dingo.
same. They're kind of like orange.
Australia's just got like their own animals. Like
Yeah, man.
they're just kind of a different world over there. Kangaroos, dingoes, koalas.
Yeah, they're big marsupials over there.
Yeah.
They like the pouches.
But yeah, I don't like to see animals fighting like that. I always think like if I was in the wild, you're not supposed to like.
You're a herbivore, dude. Let's just call it what it is.
You're not supposed to intervene.
Oh
but
my
I
gosh,
don't,
I hope reincarnation is real. And when I'm running with the cheetahs, dude, or when I'm just down with my boys, I'm a water buffalo, which is prey, but they're still respected. They're respected prey. And you're just like an indigenous
Prairie
caterpillar, whatever you are, prairie dog. Yeah, right, dude. Prairie dogs are, at the very least. No, you could probably be. I could see you and me are probably Timon and Pumbaa. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
That's probably what we're coming back.
that's a
at.
good call.
And I think I know unfortunately, I know who the warthog is in the situation. I don't like to admit it, but it's me.
I just don't get how like you're filming out in the Amazon or whatever, and you see an anaconda eating a little chipmunk, and you don't intervene.
Okay, dude, you are not putting enough respect on the capybara's name, and it's pissing me off. Stop calling it a chipmunk. Stop calling it a hamster. It's a capybara. It happens to be in the rodent family. Yes.
I'm on its side. I would have to.
Do you refer to a wolf as a poodle?
No.
Show some respect, Niko, to the AK.
How do prairie dogs get categorized as dogs? They're not dogs, right? They
I
just
would
call them
probably because they.
that. They got coyotes out here, dude. They howl their asses off.
Yotes?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. You never seen one out here?
No, I
They
ain't
got
seen a yote.
foxes too. Those
I see
are
the
fucking-
I see
those
the
are
fox.
cute.
Is it foxes or fox?
It's foxes.
Do you know
Yeah, foxes.
what's the one for bison? It's like
Buffaloes.
or no, ox is oxen.
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 There you go. Dude, the English language is fucking stupid. All the shit that
I'm gonna go ahead and argue and say it's the best one.
No.
You're an idiot.
There's no way it's the best one.
That's
dude.
why. Why do you think everyone speaks it? Dude, right now, you, Niko Jordan, can go to any country you want and be fine.
Yeah,
because
that's true.
you speak English.
That's true. How did it catch on? Is it really easier than other ones?
It's a good one, man.
Really?
It is easy, yeah, because think about like Spanish. Think about Spanish and
Yeah.
think about what's going on in society today. Right? Everything in Spanish is masculine or feminine.
Right.
And now with non-binary and trans, like think about what a headache it's got to be for a white person in America to learn Spanish today.
yeah.
Or maybe it's not. Maybe that culture doesn't I don't know. But when a whole language is built off of male and female,
Yeah.
he, she, I wonder if they're going to add words. Latin people don't like being called Latinx, yet the white people on Twitter keep doing it. The wokes,
Yeah.
you know who you are. But talk to one of your Mexicans, buddy. They don't identify themselves as Latinx.
Right.
I'm a Mexican, dude.
Yeah. I always thought it was weird that they do it for everything, like law table and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like
Everything.
how do they pick?
I did not pass Espanol. I had to take sign language.
Yeah. But I mean, we have our own problems, like on a minor scale with the they, like when you call someone. I remember when I first heard in college when someone was like, they referred to someone as they, or they as the singular person that they didn't know which gender they were. There was like, it was
That
them.
happened, dude. See, that happened
was
to me
like,
in
that's not-
college.
Yeah.
The first time that happened to me was last year.
Oh, really?
2021. I remember exactly what I wore. Their name was Sierra. I remember I was on a fire crew.
Yeah.
I believe they were born as a biological female.
Uh-huh.
But like I was trying to explain. Like I kept calling they her, and it's like you just gotta understand. It's a new word. Like
This is your first. You were
my
a
first.
baby.
Yeah, this was my first time,
Yeah.
and they were pretty cool about it. But some of
You
them
hook up?
are not. No, we did not. But some of them are not. Some of them like I'm if I mess up, I'm a bad guy. Even though you changed a word I've been using for 28 years. Like I'm not hateful. I literally forget. Like, it's hard because I'm not smart, man, and I got my own problems that I'm thinking about all day.
Yeah.
And now like I have to participate in other people's dilemmas, which is fine. But like, don't get mad at me when I mess it up.
How many mess ups do you think you get?
I'm probably mess it up every time. Like anytime I'm around, I just do, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, but if I'm saying, hey, can you refer?
Yeah, okay. I mean,
if you
after
call me
like
she.
it depends, like how long like if I have to spend a week with you, like if we're
Right.
working together for a week, it's like, all right, dude, figure it out. Like just call me by my name, then I don't care. But
Yeah. Or like, let's just not talk, maybe.
I would say most cases, the non-binary people I meet like don't ever correct me, and then somewhere down the line, I find out they identify as a they.
Mm-hmm.
That's my experience with it, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It's all different.
Do you ever think like maybe you don't identify as being a man or like a he, him? Maybe you just want to be they, them, or
who, me?
Z, zim, or something like that?
I
you
don't
ever
feel
think-
like I identify as anything.
Right. So that's what some people think when they go off as non-binary. They're like the gender constructs of
But you're
men
true,
and
but, like,
women.
the
I
thing-
want to be my own thing.
See,
I just want to be nice too.
I have them beat because I told you nothing. They chose a category.
What do you mean?
Like the whole point of you just said non-binary. I don't have them beat, but what I'm saying is like to be non-binary is to be nothing.
Yeah.
Except you're choosing to be non-binary. You're selecting a word. You are now a they.
Right.
That is something that we have clarified as a category.
Uh-huh.
So now you're grouped into something. So
Yeah.
if your whole point of it was to be isolated and be your own thing, well, you're in a group.
Yeah.
We've put you in a non-binary group. You are a they.
Right.
And so, like, I just think if that is the case, it's not really checking out.
Right. Yeah, to me, I think, like gender is just, doesn't define you. It's just
Yeah.
part of you.
The way
One part.
it's been described best to me by someone who is non-binary is I don't feel like a man. I don't feel like a woman.
Mm.
Don't know what I am. I'll go with the word they.
Yeah.
And I'm like, respect, dude. That's a
Dude, I feel for anybody who struggles with that. I mean,
Oh,
it must
dude.
be fucking tough.
identity issues are horrible. I mean,
Dude, can you imagine having a body part on you that you're just like, I want this fucking off of me. Like,
Dude,
I can't even
bro.
imagine.
Look at my skin. I break out daily. Yes.
Oh, really?
All the time. This fucking blood is zit. I just don't want it here. And
Is that what it feels like?
I'm going through the same traumatic experience that a transgender person does anytime I break out. So I get it.
Luna, shut up. She keeps dropping her ball down the fence.
It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, I mean that's
So wait, so you think that like for like a trans woman, having a penis is like a pimple that you can't get rid of?
No, I'm obviously kidding. But let's clip the part before I said I was kidding and put it out to piss the people on the internet. I like doing that. But no, I
People are.
I just don't like. I don't know. Like, I don't strongly feel like a man. And all the people that I've met that do tend to be douchey.
Mm.
You know, like the whole like. I don't know what I'm. I don't like. I don't just. If I had to, I don't. I guess
You're
I'm not having
guy.
I'm not having a good time like articulating my point here.
You're a sensitive guy. You're in touch with your emotions. You cry? Do you cry?
I cry.
When's the last time you cried? Be honest, or don't, but be honest.
No, I mean, does a movie count? That's my crying time. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's only when it's from movies.
Depends what movie.
Movies get me.
What
I'm trying to
movie
think
got you?
I'm trying to think the last one that tore me up.
Finding Nemo. Wakanda Forever.
Did you watch that?
No, did you?
No. I'm just not a Marvel guy. That's the thing. I wasn't a Marvel guy ever. So it's like now with all this stuff going on.
I was when the first like Iron Man came out, and the first like.
There's not a single one.
Really?
There's not a single I have not seen, and I understand I'm the anomaly here.
Yeah.
But there's not a single Marvel movie that I've seen where I didn't lose interest or focus midway through and then not know what the fuck was going on by the end. I never know.
Spider-Man.
I'd see the
The first one?
Now those ones are different.
Yeah.
That's Sony.
Right.
I'm a Sony guy. That's not a hot take. Or that
Yeah.
is a hot take. That's not a popular opinion. I'm a Sony guy. I love Tobey Maguire's my Peter Parker.
Me too. But I'm saying the first Marvel movie outside of Spider-Man was Iron Man, and that was before they kind of went Marvel Studios and got all fucky ducky with it. You got to watch the first Iron Man.
I've
You
seen
didn't see
that.
it?
I
Oh, you
saw
saw
it,
it?
but like it's
Oh, you
just
didn't
too
do
much for
anything?
me, dude.
But it's
I
the
have a little
military. It's
pea
like-
brain. I get. No, it's not. By the way, no, it's not. I can assure you.
He was in the army or something.
Yeah.
He helped. He went to Afghanistan, or
I do like the scene where he makes the suit for the first time and comes out and like what is it? A bunch of Syrians are firing at him. And
Yeah, it was like a real movie.
Yeah. Now they're not real movies. It starts with
Right.
a climax and ends with a climax.
Right.
It literally starts and it's like, holy fuck! What the like? This is a real every superhero's fighting right now.
Yeah.
We're 5 minutes in.
Yeah. Yeah, the new ones all suck. Some of the X-Men were good. Like the did you see
No, I
Logan?
Logan.
That was a good one.
Logan.
There's a few good.
Logan.
They just make too. I mean, we've talked about it before with the She-Hulks and the Miss Marvels and the Captain Americas and we're done with it. Thor, come on.
Niko hated the Black Panther movement. Forever.
The Black Panther movie was all right. I mean, it was obviously overrated, the first one.
Oh, I loved it.
It was good.
That was actually one of the ones I really enjoyed. I'm a big
was
soundtrack
good.
guy. You get me in with the soundtrack, I'm all in. I think like Kendrick was like the first song, and I'm
Right, but that's my point is that like, and people criticize this, but it was nominated for Best Picture.
yeah.
It's a superhero movie with Kendrick Lamar playing in the background during the fight scenes. It was like a
Dude.
music video. Like, it's not Best Picture. Like, what the fuck?
I took a community college class, Intro to Cinema,
Mhm.
and in the American Cinema textbook, the newest edition, Bohemian Rhapsody, is listed as the worst edited
Oh, really?
movie of all time. There is a chapter
Really?
on just how poorly edited this movie is and
Yeah.
all the reasons why it sucks and how it doesn't make sense. Now they do have they won the award for best edited movie.
Really?
Yeah. Now, partially because the guy, I don't know any names here, but the guy that originally had the script and was doing it.
Oh, yeah, he fucked off.
He fucked off, touched some kids, diddled some underage women, and had like a psychosis breakdown.
Right.
And then they handed it over to a different guy who kind of just took, like, basically while this director was on the fritz, the cast and crew were just showing up and getting it done without a director. So, like, large portions of that movie were, like, changed last minute. Like, basically they had all the film and then they just had to put it together.
Yeah.
And the movie is watchable.
Yeah.
But now that I know what I know, and then they pointed out, like, just how, like, it'll be, like, long, dramatic conversations, monologues with these fast cuts, just because they have to show, like, they don't have enough shots to show the entire room, and, like, and it's moving so fast, but something very slow and developing is happening. It makes you think, like, he became Freddie Mercury overnight, which I guess every movie does that, but.
Yeah, that movie was, like, pretty corny. I think people get cheated by hearing good music, and it can make you, like, you could sit in a theater and they can show.
There was also another movie big for the movement.
For what, AIDS?
Well, I mean, it was, yeah, a successful gay protagonist.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, these movies are going to get more acclamation.
Yeah, that's true. But, I mean, dude, the concert scene at the end, like, I compare it to, like, did you ever see one of my favorite movies, A Star is Born? Bradley Cooper, your brother?
I feel like you're talking shit. I
No,
like that movie.
I'm not talking
Watch
shit.
it.
That's my favorite movie.
No. That's La La Land. Hold on. Let me check
I'm
back
in the
Yeah,
shallow.
there you go. That one's good. Jackson, Maine.
Jackson.
Yeah.
I mean, if I watch that back, I'm sure there's some corny shit. Jackson, Maine is his name in
Yeah,
that?
Jackson, Maine. I remember seeing that for the first time. Like, that's so fucking cool. Jackson, Maine.
But remember that opening scene at the concert when they're
Black
at Coachella?
eyes open wide. Yeah, I'm familiar with the film, Niko.
But it was
It's
shot.
time to testify.
It was the first scene and the music scenes were shot so well because they actually went to Coachella like
for
a
real?
week early, and they rented it out and said,
Everyone's
"Hey,
like, who the fuck is Jackson, Maine?
no." What they did was to hardcore Lady Gaga fans. They're like, Lady Gaga's doing a concert at Coachella the week before Coachella starts, so they already had everything set up or whatever, or maybe it was in between the weeks, and they didn't know what it was for. And then fans, I don't know who got to go, but a bunch of fans packed it out, and they had a real concert with Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga.
The movie
and that's
shot.
why the shots, it looks real.
Yeah, that movie's shot very well.
But
There's like a scene where he's doing it at Red Rocks, and I guess it was like the same situation.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
He kind of just came. There was like a band that was already playing there, and he kind of just came out for a guest set, and they filmed some things.
yeah, Bohemian Rhapsody, the end, it's all CGI. It looks like they're playing like a, it looks like a video
They
game.
took the actual footage, right, of the fans, I think, and put it to the new.
That shit never works.
No, and then it's so funny because I saw like this, like compare. This is spot on. It's like everything that's on the screen at the same time is literally different. I'm watching like him move different.
Yeah.
He does the wink at the wrong part to his mom. Like it's all messed up, and people are just sucking the dick of this film.
I know. They're like, look, dude, he put fucking fake teeth in, and he looks kind of like Freddie Mercury if you squint.
I thought the
Wow.
Elton John one was better.
I didn't see that shit.
Yeah, I thought
I
that
after the Bohemian Rhapsody, I said you can't do this to me.
shouldn't be. You shouldn't make a movie about a guy who's still alive.
Dude, yeah, that's the other bullshit thing. Is the Queen band produced the movie, Elton John produced his movie, so they're telling their story, so it's not going to be that true to.
That was another thing, is the three guys on the Queen band didn't like the original script because of the way it made them look.
Right.
So like they altered it to make
Probably because it was
Freddie-
true.
Well, they altered it to make Freddie Mercury look like the bad guy because
And then
they're the only
yeah.
ones alive.
Yeah.
You mean the guy that is the reason why you had a career?
Right.
Like what the fuck? You guys are like basic musicians.
Right.
Well, I don't want to say that.
Brian May.
Bohemian Rhapsody is an awesome song. It's a crazy like dynamic song.
Yeah.
So they're not basic musicians, but like.
But yeah, you can't control your own narrative if you want an objective movie. It's just gonna.
No.
I mean, you know, Elton John's just gonna make himself look like a great guy or whatever. You need them to die and then have some other person who doesn't know the story either just shit on him.
Yeah, because they do a Mike Tyson show now, right? Or are they doing a movie?
Oh, no.
Yeah,
come
it's
on.
from what I heard, it's
Michael B. Jordan.
Jamie Foxx, and I co-sign. I think
He's playing Mike Tyson.
bro. He's gonna. Have you seen him do his Mike Tyson?
I'm sure it's great,
It's good.
but
It's not better than Tom Segura's. Hey Tom, Tom, I saw you on Netflix.
How are you gonna watch Jamie Foxx with the Mike Tyson tattoo and not just be like, this is Jamie Foxx?
Yeah, I don't know. I also hey man, Mike Tyson did a great job in The Hangover. Let him play himself. Who can play that man better than him?
He's still fighting.
But also let him die and then let's celebrate him.
Yeah.
Who like Elvis? That was a good one.
Really?
Yeah.
That guy something's off about him. I don't know.
Elvis?
No, the guy playing Elvis.
Austin Butler?
I just don't like looking at him. He's too smooth.
Butler is too much of a pretty boy to play Elvis, which I think people would call bullshit on because Elvis was like the pretty boy. But if you look at his face,
he had some hardness to him.
He had a
He's
real chiseled jawline.
Yeah.
And like a sharp nose, whereas Austin Butler's got a little button nose and chubby cheeks and
he doesn't look like a real person.
Now he got the voice down. Nice.
I mean, there's no way that was him. Oh, when he's talking?
Yeah, and when he's singing.
Well, he got the voice down too nice because then in the interviews afterwards, he changed his. If you look at an interview before he played Elvis, he talks like a normal guy, and then on his press tour, he's talking like Elvis the whole time.
That's all right, mama. That's all right. That's all right with you.
God, actors are the fucking
That's all
worst,
right,
dude.
mama. Yeah, because we don't know what they went on in that mental experience, Niko. So now there's a piece of him that's different, and you don't have what it takes to do that. So you stay out. You stay in your backyard on the microphone, baby. Let the pros make the movies.
Dude, people always say that method actors are just the biggest nuisance on set.
Dude, yeah, Leto. I hear that guy's a nightmare. He sent a dead pig to Margot Robbie, just to get her because he wanted to be the Joker.
Dude, and you can get away with that shit when you make Heath Ledger's Joker,
yeah.
But when you put out the Suicide Squad,
when you have green hair and braces and that's your thing,
and the movie bombs,
I didn't do well.
Then it's dude, you can't go. The only way you can go method is if you get an Oscar because you went. Then you're all right.
Also,
you had to do it.
He said he went method for the Dallas Buyers Club, and it's show me the receipts on the surgery, dude. What do you mean you went method? You dressed like a girl for a little bit?
Yeah,
it's not going method.
Yeah,
that's what he said. He said acting like a woman is not being a trans person. That's two different things, I think.
Yeah,
but then again, what do I know?
No, if you really want to go method, get the fake tits. Did he get real implants?
No.
Yeah. See.
Yeah.
Speaking of what, did you hear Steve-O said that he's gonna get implants?
Tits?
He's gonna, for his next tour, he's gonna get real tits for a month and then get them removed. But just for
love it. It can't be good. Yeah, he's turning himself into a science experiment.
He said he's also gonna get a face tat of a dick on his forehead.
Wait,
he's gonna get a tat of a dick on his forehead, and then he's yeah, the laser removal's so good now, so it's gonna be a real tattoo that he's gonna have for a month, but he's gonna get it removed after. But he's gonna get a real dick on his head.
Okay.
And real tits.
Is there any estrogen involved in a man getting fake tits?
No.
So it's not gonna.
It's balloons.
This won't fuck up his hormones or anything. I literally don't know. I don't know anything about any plastic surgery.
You just cut. I mean, I don't either, but I assume you just cut the boob and you stuff some silicone.
He's gonna get stretch marks, dude. We have man titty. We're not meant for that.
Yeah.
Women have extra skin there.
He said if you only keep them in for a month, your body should go back to.
It's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
He's gonna feel all stretched out.
Yeah, that will hurt.
I don't like the sound. This is giving me the heebs and the jeebs right now, dude. I can't even sit still thinking about this.
Yeah, I don't know if I have. I definitely don't have room for tits. I think maybe I could get an A or B cup.
First, yeah.
But double D's might kill me.
I had natural C's at one point. B's. Maybe not that big, but I had floppable. You can get a real good. And by the way, as a skinny guy, I better never see you flop a fat guy. I'll deck you. I'll knock you out as a defender for the fats.
Flop a fat guy?
Yeah, titty flop.
Oh.
If I ever see you scoop a fat guy, I will lay you out, dude. Because you have no idea what it's like. And I would never do that to to get scooped by one of the boys in front with a chick there, bro. And then the thing is, what sucks is the initial shock of being scooped, but then you feel the shift of the weight.
Feels kind of good.
No, I just feel you can't believe when you're fat, you can't believe how much that. And then you look down and it's still jiggling a little, and it's oh, come on, man. And then you gotta, dude, if you, if I ever see a skinny, that is the one cause I believe in. If I see as a former fat guy, if I ever see a skinny guy, titty flop, Any chubby,
You can't
fat,
cross that line.
That's a barrier.
Can you go fatty to fatty to each spot?
Yeah, if you so please, but they tend to not. They
Kind
respect
of
in that community. They respect it.
right.
You know,
Kind of works like the N-word.
That's the thing. It does work like the N-word, but you wouldn't see a fat guy walking up. That's just so disrespectful. They know the pain.
Right.
I would never do that.
Yeah.
Do it to my girlfriend all the time, but I would never do it to a fat guy, dude. That's crazy.
But it's kind of conflicting because, I mean, guys can get off from nipple play too. It just stimulates a little bit.
Do they?
I think you can if you just get a little aroused. I think just a little light touch, a little tickle of the nipple. I think it could feel good.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
A little tickle of the nuts, a little tickle of the tit.
Apparently you can get off by getting your nuts sucked. Do you buy that?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I mean, I
you
feel like
splooged from a nut suck?
I haven't, but I'd love to.
Okay, well, don't say it like you have then next time, huh? Don't
No,
say
but
it like
I
I'm
can
an
imagine,
idiot.
like
Just from really?
you can, dude. You can. Okay,
I'm just saying in the book my mom gave me, it said nothing about the balls. It was
You
all
can-
dick stimulation.
you can have wet dreams, of course. Then that's no touch. You can splooge from. You can read a Harry Potter book and splooge.
Never. I don't think I've ever had a wet dream.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I was embarrassed when I was a kid. Like people would talk about wet dreams, and I was like, "Fuck, I haven't had one."
Yeah, it made me feel like a pussy too.
I didn't know how to do it. Like, what am I supposed to not jack off for a month and maybe I'll?
Yeah, I started thinking like, do I need to change up what I need to watch before I go to bed? I don't know. I don't know what, and I don't even know. Like, you have to have. Matthew McConaughey in his book claims that he like once dreamed about the Amazon forest or the river. He dreamed about the Amazon River and woke up to cum in his pants, and the next day went straight to the Amazon. I don't know if I buy everything Matthew McConaughey says in that book.
No.
Also, it's not motivating. I read Green Lights. It's not about a guy that like defied the odds or had his back up against the wall. It was the underdog. It was a dude who was voted best looking 4 years in a row in his high school. His dad bought him a fucking Mustang, and his parents sent him to Australia for his summer break. Comes back, goes to Austin, Texas for law school. Calls his dad and says, "Hey, I want to drop out of UT law school. I want to do film school." His dad says, "Fine. Don't half-ass it," right? That's the quote. That's the famous quote. "Don't half-ass it." Hangs up. Then he's out at a bar one night with the guy who wrote and directed Dazed and Confused. And he got into a fight in a bar. McConaughey came to his rescue and got him a cab home. And the guy said, "Hey, come by set tomorrow. I'll let you read some lines as an extra." And then he got his part.
Yeah, I don't believe that part. The bar, that's too good to be true, that part.
But so like he's lying about something, or it's like, why are you telling us that you were handed everything?
Right. Well, isn't that the title, Green Lights?
I guess
the light was
I guess
green, so he went.
Yeah, it's like, why?
Go
That's
with the
so
flow.
crazy to write a book like that. Like everything was lucky.
He's a little delusional.
Yeah,
he's a little out of touch.
He thinks he has so much wisdom. Like, I've changed my tune on Matthew McConaughey so
dude,
much.
I've been out on. Do you see his
I'm out
first
on that
Instagram post?
No.
When he was late to the game on Instagram. He started an Instagram, and his first post is literally like a 3-minute video explaining what his Instagram is going to be about. It's so cringy. Somebody else is filming, first of all, and he's trying to say how like this is going to be, a one-way between you and me.
I just want to tune in with all my viewers.
He's got all the. It's like scripted. He's like
out there on the Instagram.
Yeah, he's
That's
like,
bad, McConaughey.
sometimes you just got to check in with the M and the E. This is not about going high. When they go low, we go high.
Did you ever
Beat
see
them right in the middle, saying weird ass shit.
Did you
like
ever
that.
see that speech he gave when he won the Oscar for Dallas Buyers Club, where he was like, he talked about what his hero was, the 3 things that mattered to him. It was a very complex and like nicely done speech. In the book, he's like, I wrote that on a napkin 5 minutes before I won the award, and I just went for it. And it's like, you're such a fucking liar. And I don't know if that's exactly what he wrote, but I think at one point he was like, on my way there, I still didn't know what I was going to say. And it's so untrue. Like, the speech he delivered, there's no way you walk up there and do that if you haven't at least been thinking about it nonstop.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Actors are the fucking worst, dude. There's something really unhealthy about trying to be somebody else all the time, switching roles.
You want the equally
acting.
talented, less successful brother of a good actor, like Casey Affleck, dude. That's a guy I'd get a beer with.
Yeah, and just there should be like a limit on how many movies you're allowed to be in.
Yeah.
Like everybody in the world, you can only do like 3 movies or something like that. After that, it's not healthy for you. You got an addiction or something. Do something else.
Will Smith, classic example.
Dude, he's coming out with I saw a poster for he's playing Frederick Douglass. Movie's coming out. There's a poster of him or whatever, and people are like, he's back or whatever. It's like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Hopefully that movie was filmed a long time ago and they don't have a choice because they're going to lose money.
Yeah, I wonder.
But if that's new.
It must be. It must have been filmed.
Yeah, if that's new.
But they're still going to put it out. People, I mean, I think it's crazy to think, but I think any press is good press in a way.
Yeah. I
think
mean,
people
the people that, Hollywood, the people in that Oscar building that night, they like applauded it. I mean, it's just they're disgusting human beings. Nobody actually gives a fuck. You get over the next thing. You just wait for the next scandal, and then you're over the last one. No one cares.
They're all out of touch. They don't know how real humans think. So
there's guys like Bert Kreischer who got famous when he was 45, like later in life.
That's the key.
That's the key. Like
You
he
gotta
started
get
comedy
famous
at like 28.
Right.
Joey Diaz.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't give a fuck about woke culture. He doesn't give a fuck about who he pleases or displeases. They tried to cancel him. I'm back, cocksuckers. Like and subscribe. He just comes back the next week.
But these people are like, they don't even. You say those names to most people, they don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, but they'll tweet about him when they come across their fucking. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
They'll throw out a tweet. I'm sure they don't know who he is, but they will tweet about him.
Yeah.
So I just described you. Fuck off. But
all right, we're over an hour.
actually, no. Like and subscribe. You don't have to agree with me to put money in my pocket. I don't care what your affiliations are. I don't care who you voted for. I don't care whose dick you're sucking or whose clit you got in your mouth. Captain's Dogs is the place for you, baby. You got anything? What's going on?
I had a funny moment when I was substitute teaching the other day. I was filling in for a special ed class, and so there's like 3 teachers in there, and I'm filling in for one of them. So I'm trying to play it cool. It's a lot easier to substitute teach, or you're just less self-conscious when it's just you and kids, and you don't have another teacher around watching you be a sub, Yeah. But this girl was in there, and she's like autistic probably. She's like talking to her at first, you wouldn't know she's got a mind or something, but she's a little off. But she said to me, hey, everybody's working on their work or whatever. She's like, hey, do you want to hear a joke? And I already know, she's already been loud and like causing problems and stuff, and I'm like, this is not going to be appropriate. And I was like, no thanks. And then she just continues on to tell me your joke.
What was the joke?
And I wonder if you've heard this one. She said, why did the guitar teacher go to jail?
Why the guitar? I don't know.
For fingering A minor.
Did you just what do you in that moment? I'm considering I'm the teacher. And some stupid girl with probably pink hair. I mean stupid because she's just a millennial, not because of the autism thing. I'd like to be very clear about that. Forgot about that as I made that comment. Take stupid off the board. But some girl walks up to you and says this.
Well, I'm in class and this is special ed.
Oh, I missed that part. Okay, yeah. Well, that's tough. You laugh, right? You fake laugh. Oh, no, that was inappropriate. That's a no, right?
Yeah,
you hit her
I
with
didn't
the
know
ruler?
what to do. I tried
Give her a bop, right?
I just ignored. I tried so hard not to laugh, but in my head,
you wanted to.
I wanted to laugh so hard.
Did you? Yeah. That's when I just see if it was a normal kid, it's just like, go sit down.
Right.
Sit the fuck down.
Yeah, but it's a tricky.
And what were you doing?
I was just sitting there.
Can you put, and I don't mean any disrespect, but can you put down no special ed? I just want to teach normal kids.
Because
I just feel like it's a different. It's as a mental commitment, but you got to check into that.
Right.
You could also get hurt.
Yeah. No, this one was unfair because I was signed up for a normal class, and then they did a switch play on me and were like, hey, can you cover this?
That's what it takes now, because I bet a lot of people are just choosing the normies.
Oh, for sure.
But I do got to wrap it up here, man, if you got anything. This was a good one.
Yeah. No, I think I'm good, dude. I'm happy to see you. It's
great to see you, dude.
It's fine. It's fun to be here making jokes and shit. Where are you going?
I'm going to...
Kill Tony?
No. I got a spot on the east side.
You fucking liar.
I do. Luster Pearl.
Luster Pearl.
Luster Pearl.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm heading there. That's it. That's it for me, dude.
May the force be with you.
I got no other words to say. So
Hey, man, don't listen to the haters. I think you're great.
thank you.
Don't be afraid to share your opinion. Captain's Dose.
Ow.